I've already filmed this intro on a different camera, but then my camera memory card ran out of space. So that is enchanting and wonderful. And let's get into it. Today, I wanted to show you guys my journaling ecosystem. I really enjoy a good physical journal. I have an iPad and I've tried to take notes on there and I've tried to journal on there, but it's not the same feeling. So here I am killing the environment with all of my journals. This is the first journal I wanted to start with. It is a blue fabric journal. Very small. It's about the size of my head, maybe even smaller. And it is held together by this like string rope situation, and to open it you unravel the rope, and the paper in this is absolutely incredible. I feel like it's homemade paper. It has like that certain quality to it that makes me think it's homemade. And so in here it just says, there is so much to learn from others. This is kind of my book of shadows, if you will, where I write down all my notes on spirituality and spirit guides, meditation, affirmations, manifestation, glamour magic. I have a little section on glamour magic, and I've like barely scratched the surface of using this journal, but it has all my notes on spiritual topics. But like a lot of the spiritual topics I'm interested in, I've learned so much about throughout the years that I don't even need to like take notes on them, if that makes sense. This is just expanding my horizons. I wish I reached for this journal more because it's so cute. It feels incredible to write on handmade paper in a handmade journal with my hands. Anyways, next journal I have is this one that is covered in stickers. My dad got it for me from London, I believe, and it says, "For fuck's sake." YouTube, I'm not swearing, I'm not cursing. For fuck's sake. Yeah, so this one has like a similar intention to the blue fabric journal. It started out as a way for me to log all of my yoga practices, and I would say like how many minutes I did, what kind of yoga it was, and I would journal afterwards and like say what I really enjoyed about the class. And that goes on for a few pages, but then it turns into kind of like taking notes on nonfiction books. Well, I guess it's not. I don't even know if it's considered nonfiction, but what's it called? Women Who Run with the Wolves. I think it's that. I was taking notes on that, and I was taking notes about my inner wild woman, because we all have one. I started taking notes on deity work, a podcast that was talking about devotion over discipline. I was taking notes on that, manifestation, and then I started taking notes on quantum physics the other day because I got really interested in a documentary about it. It's similar to the blue fabric journal, except I reach for this one more often. Then we go to this guy, this Cherries little skinny legend of a notebook. This I just use for to-do lists. It's gonna come in handy because I'm starting up school again soon. I'm in an art history program because I want to work in a museum one day. And so I have like my to-dos, I guess. It's pretty self-explanatory. I just use this for to-do lists because it's skinny and it fits a list quite nicely. Then we have this guy, which I haven't really figured out a purpose for. It has a lot of like, I put a lot of scraps from magazines in there. You know, I feel like this is kind of my journal to help me awaken my creative self. It has quotes, it has affirmations. It's kind of like a nice place to go to. I like to make lists. Like, one of them is how to be kinder to yourself. I have a list of things I'm grateful for, a list of things to draw, a list of advice for journaling, a list of hobbies. Yeah, so I guess this is my list journal. This journal is one of my prized possessions. If my house caught on fire, I would grab this before I ran out of the door. It is what I like to call my positivity journal. It has photos and lists and quotes and stickers, and it's more like a scrapbook. Sometimes I paint in it. I don't use this one anymore because I switched over to a new positivity journal. It's just like a place where I can go and just look through the pages, and if I'm feeling stuck, it makes me feel unstuck because it gives great advice. Like, this is a page of what to do to feel light and happy. This is a page of all of my favorite lyrics from the album Folklore, a page of my dream morning routine, a page of different shoes I really want. And I like to put photos sometimes, like this photo of me lying in the grass. Yeah, I love this guy. This is like the best idea I've ever had, was to make a positivity journal. So I suggest you make one as well. This journal is my poetry journal, and I got this a few years ago, and it's not even full yet. I kind of forgot about it and started writing poetry on my laptop, which, like, doesn't feel as whimsical, so I might have to come back to this. It has rough drafts of a lot of the poems I've written. I have a poetry blog. If you're interested, I'll leave it in the description. I really like this one. It's just like stream of conscious poetry in there. I need to use it more often because I haven't written poetry in a long time, and my soul yearns for it. Next up, we have this butterfly notebook, and I started to use this book as like a pretty way to display all the knowledge that I have about the elements and the moon phases. And so it's all in there, really pretty, and I haven't really used this in a long time. I'm hoping to put more spiritual things in here. I'm hoping I keep it as pretty as it is, because right now it's really organized and has cute little pictures and stickers. Second to last journal that I use is this guy. This is like my everyday, hey journal, good morning, like I'm feeling sad. Like it's just kind of my everyday journal where I write down my feelings, my thoughts. I like to bring this journal to therapy when I have therapy, and I like to write down what I've learned from the session so that I can actually get something out of it. So this one is just like, yeah, it's just a regular journal, honestly. Yeah, I guess I wanted to make this journal a place where my dreams can thrive, like where I can hold myself accountable to my goals, but that hasn't really happened yet because life has had other plans for me. But this last journal, oh my goodness, the creme de la creme. It is my my scrapbook kind of journal. It's very blue, and it has my goals, things I'm looking forward to. It's like a scrapbook. It also is like a guidebook for how to spend my time, because I make a lot of lists about like how to feel light, how to feel peaceful, how to slow down. It has affirmations in there. It has life events in there with photos, memories. Yeah, it has goals and manifestations, letters to the great beyond. Yes, so that was my journal ecosystem. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that it inspired you, maybe gave you some ideas of how to fill your own journals. It's 2026. It's time to go back to analog. I'm tired of my smartphone. I'm tired of my computer. I just want to do things in the physical world. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. I hope more people start catching on to this trend because I think it's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I hope this gave you some ideas, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. And yeah, bye!